that has a stairwell at all in this airplane. This is massive airplane.
That's a normal thing.
Yeah, I've never ever seen that before, and I saw that, and I was like, well, that's got to be the boarding, right? Apparently not.
No.
A massive plane.
We're not first class flying folk. We
not.
Drive places.
Welcome back to the Grindhouse Podcast, where we count up all your favorite cult classic movies. Why'd you do that?
Sorry. You want to start over?
I'm Cheese Film, and I'm joined with Mr. Hecubus today. And man in our cameras back there is Randy Official.
Hello. You're abominable, Randy.
The abominable Randy Official. And yes, this is us talking about one of the greatest cult classic movies to ever be talked about. It is probably, whenever you think of cult classic, this is in your top 5 that you're thinking about. A movie that I've put off watching because I was like, all right, well, that sounds like nothing I want to see. And a movie that I only saw 30 minutes of for hilarious shenanigans reasons.
Yeah, that is hilarious.
But I did see enough of it to get everything I needed from it.
Yeah, you did.
Because it's only going to go one way from there. Starring the magnificently talented Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes.
And nobody else I know other than Kenan Thompson.
Kenan Thompson, yeah. It was great to see
playing a PSP.
So you missed something. I'll let you in on it. All right, hang on. Because come to find out, some of these people are famous. And this one woman, I watched this with your mother, most of it.
Today?
Yeah. And
really?
Yeah. She, because she hadn't, come on. Found something that she wanted to watch it. So I was like, we want to watch Snakes on a Plane. And she's all right. Okay, so what is her name? I'm pretty sure Juliana Margulies. Yeah, that's her. She was on Law and Order. She's like, she names her. She was like, I said something, and she's like, and then Juliana Margulies. And I'm like, you know her name? Who is that lady? I don't even know who she is. She does a good job in this movie. But I guess she's in a bunch of stuff. And Law and Order. And if anybody was in Law and Order, like Sebastian Stan was in Law and Order, and she didn't recognize him. But I'm like, oh my God, there's the Winter Soldier. You know who else was?
Robin Williams.
Okay, he's famous though. Before he was famous, what? Rob McElhenney?
Rob McElhenney.
Mac.
Yeah.
From
It's Always Sunny.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And Adam Driver. Before he was Adam Driver.
Wow.
Yeah. There is a Law and Order group of people.
It's a pipeline.
And like they're in different episodes, and like Asapertha Markinson, I think her name is, Matherson, who plays the lieutenant for a long time on it. She was
Olivia?
A victim of, no, she's the black lieutenant.
Oh.
She was in Terminator 2.
Mm-hmm.
She was a victim in like the first 5 seasons, one of them too. And they just keep using the same kind of actors, like the Mercury Theater. Yeah, a lot, kind of. And it's really cool. Law and Order was probably one of the greatest shows ever. It sucks now. It's god awful now. But back in the day, it was the high watermark for stuff. And started a bunch of people's careers, and then a lot of famous people, Robin Williams, tons of famous people have been in it. Chevy Chase was in it.
Logan Paul,
I guess.
Paul.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And any one of them, too, like Criminal Intent, because Jeff Goldblum was on Criminal Intent as a main character for a while. And Special Victims Unit, that's the one Robin Williams was on.
Yeah.
That's a great one. It's a great
John
one.
Mulaney's got a great bit about that.
Yeah, he does.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, he does.
All
right, so Snakes on a Plane. From
yeah.
What?
I was building up the title.
Oh, I thought you didn't do, because he had already put the thing.
Oh, you little...
Listen, you were talking about this is the cult movie. This was a cult movie before it came out.
Yeah, really.
So I read a thing about it coming out, and that the internet said, if this line is not in this movie, we're going to boycott it. So they put the line in the movie.
It's
and I could not wait for him to say it. And it is great. And they were right to do that because it was perfect. Here's another thing. Snakes on a Plane was its working title. Samuel Jackson signed on to a movie called Snakes on a Plane. Then they were going to change it. He said, you change it, and I quit.
Wow.
That's why it's called Snakes on a Plane.
Isn't there
Samuel Jackson?
He was also supposed to die early.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were going to, because the main guy who first worked on it, pitched it, who eventually stopped working on it, was like, yeah, we need to make the snakes hateable. So like, we'll have
snakes.
them cool. We'll have them kill the coolest guy because then now you hate him. They were like, yeah, that's so dumb. You're fired.
how about this? The snake crawls up a woman's blouse while she's sleeping for no reason. I don't think that whoever wrote this movie. Hang on, because I have a snake. Okay, I know how these creatures act. That creature acts because they have wild groups of snakes on this plane.
Okay, that was one thing. That was a note your mother said about how do they have all these different varieties of snakes not eating each other, because they would do that. Especially the python would have ate all of them before it even opened up. Well, listen, hang on. In the story, they spray them with pheromones to make them more aggressive, and that's why they're acting like that. Because even a guy in it says that the snakes would only attack if they were cornered. Right. So, I mean, they do address that to an extent, and that they put pheromones on them. But
they put a lot of pheromones.
They must have. This movie is complete bullshit.
It is unwatchable.
It's not. It's worth it. I think it's worth it. The snakes are CG, and you could tell, but they're not that bad. They're not. Well,
some of them weren't. Some of them are real.
I'm
snakes.
sure there were, but a lot of them I was looking at them like, that is PlayStation 2 snake.
Oh my god!
But it moves so good that it. I was like, okay, this movie is so stupid. There's the guy who's going to eat a python. He's the one. Now you're rooting for the snake. In that situation there.
Is that the
foreign guy
who's like, do I have to talk to a manager?
He's did sarcasm come with my ticket?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good line.
I was like, I can't wait for him to do it.
But like that scene right there, Tom, go ahead with that. If the first thing, this is I'm pretty sure that
this is the bathroom.
Die. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was originally PG-13. They had 2 extra weeks or 5 extra weeks of shooting to put R-rated stuff into it. And I'm sure that was one of them. So they're the first people to die. They die immediately. Everybody gets bit by a snake and
they're dead.
Yeah. Except the ones that they don't want to die immediately.
Yeah.
It's really... Listen, your mother watches a lot of Lifetime movies, and I'm like, come on. One big thing I do is say, these people have lived here their whole lives and they don't have one picture on the wall, because they just go get a place and then they don't decorate it well enough.
Yeah.
And this is the crap I'm pointing out. And she's like, you could say that my movies are stupid and the people act in it kind of stupid, but this movie says that you're stupid. Like she don't like animals. She don't know jack about snakes, but she's like, I know the snake wouldn't do that. I know this wouldn't happen. No. And I had read a thing that this is the kind of movie you do that with. Basically, you enjoy it with other people,
and you
rip on it the whole time.
Yeah.
And I had a good time watching this movie with your mother ripping on it.
I was watching you switching the cameras, and I had my hands up here, and I was like, and you cut. I was like, I look like. So I only watched the first 30 minutes before I ended up falling asleep.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, okay, I'll watch it in the morning then, and because I purchased it on a streaming service, only one of us could watch it at the time, and if you didn't know,
I didn't know, and
kicked
you off.
So I was glad you watched it, because this, by the way, is a recommendation from the abominable Randy.
This is your pick?
Yes.
And you didn't already watch it? What the?
So hang on, because we were having a production meeting,
Yeah, I've never seen this movie.
and I said, "All right, guys, what do you want to watch?"
It's a good
'Cause
pick, though,
We got
for our show.
we got some stuff, brewing up behind the scenes here, and Randy was like, "Well, why don't we do Snakes on a Plane?" I was like, "All right, it's a cult classic. I haven't seen it. Great movie to talk about." Just to come to find out that Randy didn't even watch it.
That's
I
hilarious.
watched some of it. I
Randy
did get a bit of it.
Randy suggested Akira, so we watched Akira.
Right.
Randy watched Akira
I
too.
did watch that.
So I was expecting Randy to watch this, and then I was like, okay, I didn't really watch the whole thing, but these two did. They'll take it over. But he didn't even watch it either. But what I did see, you get it all in the. So the plot of this movie follows some dirt biker, just some random Joe in Hawaii who witnesses the murder of just another guy.
No, it's the
Of a
prosecutor
defense attorney.
of a drug dealer in Los Angeles who was on vacation.
Him by Pacific Island mob.
Something like that.
We have no idea where this guy is. I don't think he's native to Hawaii. He
looks Japanese.
A Japanese guy and his Japanese guy's crew.
Right.
And they kill him in Hawaii.
I think he might have been in Law and Order.
He could have been
As a
Law and
Japanese guy. That's why I say Japanese.
So dirt bike guy runs off. They like find him.
Yeah.
He gets away. They didn't
find
see his
him.
face, but they immediately, like the next day, find him.
Yeah.
His apartment.
They find him and the FBI finds him.
The FBI finds him first, gets into his apartment. They might have gotten in there while he was watching the news, but like Sam Jackson's hiding in his apartment for way too long.
Yeah, right. And he must be a criminal because they had his fingerprints on file.
They had to have done
And they
something.
got his fingerprints off a can of Red Bull. But if you're not already in the system because you committed a crime and got fingerprinted, you shouldn't be able to be found. And if you can be and you're not in the system, that's bad. That's no good.
They didn't see his face.
Nope, they did not.
I think at some point they overhear his name or something.
From where? They were out
I
in the
don't
middle of the jungle.
remember. I think they literally will say his first. I think they at one point say the dude's first and last name. Well,
'Cause he didn't even
somebody's
go to the
listening in a
police.
bush.
But listen, here's the thing.
He didn't go to the police because the news told him that the police are corrupted.
Yeah, when they're
They
getting
say
on the
that.
plane.
They say every plot hole that they say it.
No, they don't.
But they say that the police is corrupted
when they're getting on the plane.
well after.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're corrupted already.
But he should.
So
know that.
if they have a guy on the inside and he's like where the fingerprints came from, it's this guy, and then tells them they could get him that way.
But he doesn't
makes
know
sense.
that.
Who
He doesn't know that the police are corrupt yet. He knows that the police are corrupt after the news recording.
Well, we know.
But we don't know yet either.
Well, we find out.
We find out the same time he finds out when he hears it on the news after the guy's been killed.
He had to go home and process.
But they
the
have
information.
already been corrupted. They didn't get corrupted that day. So
He's on vacation.
No, I'm saying whoever's corrupting the police force told him as soon as they found out his name from the fingerprints on the Red Bull can, the inside guy that they have told him. He
should know that there's the corrupt police.
Who's he?
The guy who saw the murder should have immediately called the police.
Dirt bike guy is it's very relevant to that because the dirt bike guy should have immediately gone to the police. He didn't know the police were corrupt until he was sitting there on his ass watching the news and how the police are corrupt. That's when he found out. He should have gone to the police. He never went to the police. Sam Jackson said, "Why didn't you go to the police?"
Right.
And then he's like, "Well, I heard on the news that they were corrupt."
Well, maybe
that's when we find that
it's stupid.
He should have. There's no reason any of this should have happened at all. If they wanted it to happen even a little bit, they should have just had him see the face. Anything.
All right, hang on.
The setup is so stupid.
Okay,
and then goes nowhere.
But you shouldn't get hung up on that because then you're doomed. Because the snakes are in the hold. The hold is going to be cold. Snakes aren't going out in the cold. I don't care how many pheromones you give them. They need external heat.
Yes, they do. And they don't get it from laying on each other either. They're also not in any kind of storage container. They're just
No, they are in a big storage container.
all together. But like each
Yeah, they're
individual
all
one
together.
should have been in their own individual thing.
Right, but there are all is a giant pile of snakes in a box with giant holes in it for them to breathe, not crawl through, just to breathe. Because when it opens up, you see these big air holes.
Yeah,
in
huge.
It. So don't worry about the corruption
They
thing.
eat a cat?
Yeah,
They wouldn't do
Eat
that.
a dog.
Well, they
They
start
get-
eating people.
the dog is
because
thrown at it.
There's one bathroom on an airplane, isn't there?
oh,
Every airplane I've ever been on,
There's
only been one.
two. If you go to a big one.
Well, this one must have been
I'm
big
sure
'cause
there's
they have
more
it
than two.
upstairs.
yeah. There's some in first class. There's some in
Well, no, like the ones that are seating, middle seating, side seating. There's a bathroom on the left and a bathroom on the right.
Okay, because the couple dies in the bathroom.
Yeah.
right.
And
The
then
other
the
guy,
next guy goes in the bathroom and gets his wiener bit by a snake.
And dies immediately. All three of them die immediately. I had to look it up. There is no snake bite that will kill you immediately.
I guess
You
if it
could
bites you in the
probably-
jugular.
The captain of the plane gets bit like that and dies immediately, but you could go there with that one because it's right on his neck.
Yeah. The issue is
Everybody
that-
else, and like, okay. That's what kills you about snakes, except for pythons and stuff. If it's going to kill you, the python's going to eat you. Everything else will bite you and then poison you.
Yeah.
And the guy says that you could last 2 minutes. It could be 4 hours. But pretty much any snake bite you get, you're going to last long enough to get to L.A.
Well, so
For
a
most
venomous
of 'em.
snake, there's a handful of venomous snakes on this plane.
Right.
And there's a handful of non-venomous snakes on this plane. Which makes all of this even worse.
You're way thinking too much into this.
Because, like, there's at one point she's going through her bag to get the dog treats.
Yeah.
And, like, that's either a coral snake,
Looked
which
like a
is
coral
a
snake to me.
straight up aquatic snake,
Yeah.
or which is a very venomous one, or
Uh-huh.
the fake one that is meant to look like that to ward
Right.
off predators,
Yeah.
which is not a venomous one,
Yeah.
but is also way too small to do any kind of damage.
And that's the thing. Like, there's a kid and he's like 5 or 6 years old. Everybody, like big, strong men, because they're all buff,
Yeah.
and they make a point of showing it, their torsos and stuff. And I think that's gratuitous. They did it gratuitously, which is fine. But my point is, they're healthy and virile guys, and the little kid's going to outlive them because he got bit in the arm. No. The little old lady, she ends up dying, but it takes her a normal amount of snake bite time to die.
It's also very painful. Venom coursing through your blood like that.
Well, yeah, it's necropol something. It kills your skin too, right where it's at. It's not. I'm not saying getting bit by a snake is
They're
good.
predators. No,
Yeah.
they're predators.
You remember why they resorted to putting snakes on the plane?
No.
At one point they say, we tried everything.
Yeah, right.
What do they try?
You know, it's off camera, obviously. But
But
I
hang
guess
on.
they tried everything, and this was
This
the
was the
plan.
plan.
They tried it all.
So, because let me
Anything
get
you
this
could
straight.
think of, they tried it.
I assumed that the mafia put the snakes on display.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they
the bad
literally
guy
spray
did.
it with like a pesticide thing, the pheromones.
Yeah,
on,
okay,
like, this
so-
ornament.
How did they know that that plane was a decoy, and this is the actual plane?
A guy called and told them.
Yeah, there's some like
They show him with a flip phone.
But who's
which
that
is
guy?
important. Just some schmo that works at the airport.
He's
that they
Steve.
paid off.
he's Steve. They
So
It's Steve.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
they
guy-
okay. So they get on the decoy plane that has a stairwell to the cockpit.
It has a stairwell to first class.
That has a stairwell at all in this airplane. This is massive
that's
airplane.
a normal thing. Yeah,
I've
it's a 747.
never ever seen that before, and I saw that and I was like, well, that's got to be the boarding, right? Apparently not.
No.
A massive plane.
We're not first class flying folk.
We are
We
not.
drive places.
but here's the thing. I have been on airplanes, and neither one of them. If everybody was in first class, they only booked first class because then they all had to
Yes.
go into coach,
You're right.
and it's empty as hell.
And they say that, but it's all the first class people are just in coach. There's no other passengers.
No, yeah, there's nobody else on this plane. Okay, so now you've got a giant crate of wildly random snakes.
Yes.
That may or may not have been attacking each other in the box.
Should have been.
And then they escape and just infiltrate the plane.
Somebody opens a hatch or something. Okay,
Well,
none
they
of this
burst
stuff
out.
is plausible. Huh?
They burst out.
Yeah, there's a timer. And
Yeah.
it opens up. But later on you find out when Samuel Jackson's climbing through it to fix something that somebody had left a hatch open so that the snakes could go from the hold, which they probably wouldn't do, into the cabin to kill whoever. They wanted mostly that one guy. But here's the thing. I don't think the hold, even though that's where they put animals, is quite as pressurized as the cabin. So any breach in that is going to screw up the cabin pressure.
I don't know,
I don't either.
but I don't think it's that different. Because like there's
It
holes
might-
in the
it can't be.
windows
Huh?
on an airplane. There's holes in the windows on airplanes. Too,
I know what you're talking
you
about.
know? So like I don't think it would like rupture or anything. I think it's kind of all pressurized together.
I hope so.
'Cause they have living creatures down there. You can't just...
Well, they would pass out.
You can't be out that long.
They would die too. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, so to bring up the
This
snakes
is all
in this
stupid.
cold environment too, because a snake has a warm side and they have a cold side. Every reptile does to
So like the
regulate body heat.
McDLT.
Huh?
The McDLT. The hot side stays hot and the cold side stays cold.
A reference. So yeah, okay, but it's wicked cold. It ain't just like your normal. Oh, it's 70
Well, it can't be
degrees.
too cold because, like, obviously they have animals down there,
It ain't
and they
heated,
would
though.
freeze. It's
It
got to
ain't
be heated
freezing,
a little bit,
but
yeah.
it's not
it's cold,
comfortable.
Too cold for reptiles,
it's not insulated,
right?
And that's why when you transfer reptiles, you transfer them in a lot of like paper towels and insulators to keep them
Alive,
yeah, because they don't transfer naked like this.
right?
And they also don't go after anything that's drastically bigger than them.
Right.
A cobra is probably the closest you're gonna get to anything that's like, I'll fight you.
Or rattlesnakes.
But
They'll
they're
mess with you.
territorial too. That they're only gonna attack you if you're like stepping on them. The
Right.
whole rattle thing is to get you to go away.
Right.
It's not to be like, all right, I'm gonna fight you. The
They use
cobra
that. They use that in the movie.
will fight you. Like it's a fighting snake.
Right,
It
gotcha.
is an aggressive one.
Yeah.
Uh,
I wouldn't want to be around a rattlesnake and even moving
No.
away because I would get bit. But the rattlesnake, there's a rattlesnake and there's a baby on board. Is the snake going to get the baby? But the baby's rattling a rattle and the snake goes away, gets dispatched somehow.
so there's already a snake.
The
up there.
baby doesn't get killed. You think it does,
Oh,
but it don't.
but yeah. So once that got us onto the plane,
Uh-huh.
and we're gonna be on the plane for the next hour, I'm like, okay, this is what the movie's gonna be.
Yeah.
The snakes got out. They're killing people off. We got to figure out a way to have. We've had it with these snakes on this plane.
Yes.
Uh,
You know what it's
so-
kind of like?
what?
Dr. Fives on a plane.
Oh my god.
Because like there's Sam with a snake, but like some of them, one of them, this woman is gonna vomit and a snake goes from the barf bag into her mouth, and then they show her. I got her picture on there. She's all like "Bleh," nasty looking. There's a cabin pressure thing, and the masks come down and snakes start flying out.
Yeah.
One flies into a woman's eye. That one went in her mouth. Bit her.
Gross.
One goes right into a woman's eye, like right into her brain. It's just ridiculous. It's 100% ridiculous.
Yeah. Everything about this movie. That's why I said it was unwatchable. Because I'm watching it by myself. I don't have anybody to pick at it
Yeah.
with. I don't have any. And I'm just like, God, this is stupid.
Yeah. Well, that was the same with me at first because I started watching it and then went and watched it with her and I'm like, this is just stupid. And you mentioned the guy got his junk bit and
Yeah.
when the two that are doing it in the bathroom, it bites her boob. It's gratuitous stupid Dr. Fibe's deaths.
Yeah.
And it's fun.
And like
It is a lot of fun.
I would say that yes, it's fun, but like
If we were
now
watching
I'm
it
hung
together,
up on
you would have been a
the
whole
mafia stuff. I can't not think about that.
Wow, that's too bad.
Cause it's snakes. Okay, cool, whatever. That's the whole premise of the thing. But now you've added this whole depth to it that's not deep enough to be like explored. It's just there's a mafia.
They gotta have a reason for stuff to happen.
It could have just started. You could have just started on a plane. Somebody was transporting snakes and they just got out. That's what I thought this whole movie was gonna be.
You know, they probably did think, hey, what if there were snakes on this plane or something like that? Then they got to make it work, and that's where the pheromones come in.
It didn't work. This movie bombed, didn't it?
What'd you say?
Didn't this movie bomb?
This movie got like the Morbius treatment, where online people were like, "This is gonna be awesome. We're gonna all love this movie."
And then nobody went
and saw it. The director was like, "Dude, I hate you all."
Right. But
the internet lied to me. Yeah, I think I had like a 60 something.
Yeah, it's got a higher Rotten Tomatoes critic score than audience score.
But that's a meme.
What?
It's not. They're doing that as a meme, like when they dressed up.
This is 08
in suits. I'm
just saying,
Tomatoes isn't around in 08. Where they dress up in suits to go watch the Groom movie because it's a movie for gentlemen. They're just doing that to be funny. Like they're saying it's 10 out of 10. It's the greatest movie ever made as a joke. Like it's not even.
No, critics at the time.
He was saying at the time this was people were like, no, this is pretty good.
You just said Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, we did. In addition to. At the time, critics saying this is a pretty decent movie that audiences just didn't go to see. Rotten Tomatoes critics also give it 60-something to where audiences gave it a 40-something subsequently. And I can see why, because I'm pretty critical. When I first watch a movie, though, I just go take the ride. You know what I mean? And then think about it later. And this is a ride. It's definitely a ride. What'd you say?
You said you're moist critical. Which is something for
moist. Me. What'd you say?
You moist critical?
It was a joke. You said I'm pretty critical. I said he's moist critical, which is the name of a YouTuber.
Oh,
who does video? It wasn't even
that.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I just could totally derail.
When he gets bitten the penile.
Why did you call it?
They're like, oh, I ain't sucking nothing.
This one guy gets like,
he was still alive.
It's a bunch of guys, and he's like,
all right, hang on. Why is the P Diddy standing in this movie? What's up with him?
I don't know.
He's just a guy that's going from Hawaii to Los Angeles.
Yeah, but
with his two bodyguards.
I gotta wash my hands after everything. He's a germaphobe.
Yeah, he is I don't know why they did that.
Straight up grabs that lady's boob and signs her shirt.
A guy sneezes and then is like, right? And the guy gets all freaked out. I think it's just to say that he's kind of high strung because then eventually he's wants to get off the plane and is freaking out and takes Sam's gun, who of course gets it back. And everybody's like, don't shoot that in here. Depressurize everything.
Post 9/11 too. Where's the Sky Marshal?
Well, Samuel Jackson is an
FBI agent, but he ain't the on board cop.
He might be. I think he knows who that guy is, and he gets eaten by a snake or bit by a snake and dies. Not immediately. He gets a dramatic death. Extras die immediately. Children who are 87 pounds
have a higher
tolerance to snake venom than grown-ass, healthy, athletic men. And then that stuff, go ahead, Tom. I mean, Randy Official. You know, they rig up a thing, and it's just pretty... It's so bad it's good.
I cleaned out my snake tank today in preparation for this, too. We just fed her. It's wild seeing a snake actually eat. It's wild. Okay. You don't want to see it? Oh, it's nuts.
No, I do want to see that guy put gear on and was eaten by a python. And then the python lived too, but I think he came out the other end.
No. was
They
regurgitated.
get pulled back out?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
There ain't no way he
Well,
did it.
Huh?
You
He
would
couldn't
have to get
survived that.
digested.
Why
Yeah.
not?
With not enough air.
Well, he was okay. I mean, he had gear on.
Well, yeah.
Whatever. It's a
but
bad
even
idea.
even
anyway.
when anacondas and pythons that big eat people, it's only about half of them.
Mm.
So you'll go out and see literal
Half a human?
and like bones,
Ugh.
like they
God.
regurgitate the rest of it. Snakes are wild. I love snakes. I love my snake. She's cute though. I got a cute snake.
You have a snake-looking snake.
I saw a snake at work the other day.
What kind of snake?
I don't know. Probably like.
Oh, you work for we were yeah. You would see stuff. Like this
Open a garage at someone's house and level to the guy's head. It's right there. And they were talking. He goes, "Oh man!" Bumps into my other coworker. My coworker pushes it back into the snake.
too. Did the snake strike
I don't
Did he
think
go,
so. No.
and like bite his
Oh,
neck?
they all hissed.
Yeah,
They
then
all
go,
hissed.
"Son
he
of a
immediately
bitches."
died after one bite.
Yeah,
so,
right.
and that's what's so wild is the snake will hiss. It'll breathe in and like it's crazy to hear. Mine has never done that, but they don't. It's not like a cat meowing or a
Right.
dog barking.
They're doing that constantly in this.
Yeah, and they move hissing.
Yeah,
Like, that's
they do.
the sound effect it makes. Oh my god, this movie is wild. I only saw 30 minutes of it.
Yeah.
And you get that's all you need. Sam Jackson says the line.
Yeah.
Do they land the plane?
Okay, here's the thing. The snakes are a danger, but the snakes do screw around with the avionics of the plane
Uh-huh.
and that kind of stuff. And that is they're all going to die if they don't get
Fix
the plane right. So Keenan eventually, all right. Oh, what's his name? David Kitchener. You know who that is? He's always an obnoxious guy. Kitchener?
The pilot?
He's the
bald
co-pilot.
Yeah,
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
He's hilarious. I love that guy. He's the co-pilot, and he gets bit. And then eventually, the pilot and the co-pilot, there's no navigator on this plane. I guess you don't need them. Die. And somebody's got to land the plane. So what's her name? Magnoli lady. I can't remember her name. She says, "Is there anybody here who can fly a plane?" And
I don't know. It's too early to tell.
This Sam's like, you know what? I'll just I'll go do it, and the tower will tell me what to do. You know, like Airplane, how they do. You know,
Yeah.
that's a
Did you
trope
get my
thing.
reference?
I didn't hear you.
I said, I don't know. It's too early to tell. You can tell me.
Oh, it's okay. I'm a doctor. And the rapper guy, Triple G, yeah, says, "Boy, my boy can do it," meaning Kenan Thompson. And he's like, "Well, I've got like 22,000 hours, which there's a lot of hours. You could fly a plane if you've done 22,000 hours."
I'm not certified yet. I only have 10 more hours to go.
So he gets up there, he's going to land the plane, and he's flipping the switches and all this kind of stuff. How does he know how to land a plane or fly a plane?
Tell me it's his video game.
Video games.
Oh my god.
And his brother's better than him. Now, you don't land planes on those games.
You know how you land planes on those games? You crashing into something?
Or you hit reset or start the level over, which is what he said he does. And Samuel Jackson's like, what? Of course he lands a plane. But no, you know what you don't do? Hit the correct switches on the thing. And he sits down and he's like, can you hit that autopilot off for me? And he's just going to do it. Then he comes to find out his PSP
It's a
degree.
better flight simulator than
Yeah.
You got all these pilots going to pilot
22.
school.
How do you know you got 22,000 hours playing a
The
video
game logs it? I love that. That's so stupid.
It is so stupid.
I got an Oculus. Hang on. I got an
Oh my
Oculus.
God.
And on
Love
the
that
Oculus, I downloaded it because I've been searching for like where you can fly a spaceship. Because in the opening of that Vader game, you fly a spaceship, you flip the stuff, and
Yeah.
you go into hyperspace.
Yeah.
Love it. And when you go to Galaxy's Edge, you do the smuggler's run. You're in the cockpit of the Falcon. It's you and your partner, and you are flying the Falcon.
Nice.
So I've been chasing that experience, and I
Yeah.
found one, and It says this is how you fly. This is your look around, and this is your accelerator. You upgrade your stuff, and don't tell you how to use it. So you got all these buttons everywhere, and you hit stuff, and you're like, okay, what did that do?
Yeah, that's awesome.
So yeah, you're basically learning as you go, and that's hard.
Yeah.
That's already hard.
Yeah.
So you doing this on because with the Oculus, like what you grab is what you're grabbing.
Yeah.
With the PSP, it's buttons and triggers. Like it's not.
Just put X.
Yeah.
Where's
Push
the
X
X
to land
button
the
on
plane.
the plane?
Man, I cannot believe this movie was actually made and has this kind of following, but I also totally can because stuff like The Room exists. But,
but Dr. Fives, man.
But Dr. Fives was a different time, man.
It was a different time, and I swear to God, this is Dr. Fives on a plane. Because all kinds of just stupid ways people die. Like I mentioned, in through your eye. You said the snake goes up the woman's blouse. And it's just ridiculous and stupid. And they all die immediately unless they don't need to for the story.
Important to the plot, yeah. Unless they're the very clear main characters. But hey, there's 7 of us who are just absolutely dressed not like everybody else. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
I think that snake, I read that snake actually did bite that guy on the Pinar.
I'm going to take a quick break.
All right.
You guys keep talking.
About the guy?
Yeah.
Should have went when I went.
I should have. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, man.
So what did you think about this movie, Tom? Seriously.
I definitely didn't like it. Like
I would love to watch this movie with you guys.
I think that if I was a movie to watch and do that, I don't like when I watched it. I was like, all right, I have to watch this for this,
right?
But I was like, I'm done. Like I was done since day one. None of the acting's that good, even.
Yeah, it's Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, he
might as well be. It could be Nick Fury, Snakes on a Plane.
Literally. Similar to how you guys were like, yeah, this character has this plot. This character, I don't even know why you would have a plot at this point with these characters. You don't need it. None of these people need They could all be. No, I'm just on this plane today, and like Ben said, oh, snakes happen to get on, and Samuel L. Jackson's on there.
Right.
Boom. You have a movie.
There used to be. There's another movie called Passenger 51. It's on a plane. And it was called Die Hard on a Plane. And a lot of stuff is like that. Back in the day, it was Die Hard in a building.
Yeah.
Or Die Hard on a boat. Die Hard here, Die Hard there. And this is, it's not quite Die Hard because it's not a lone guy going after a team of people. And the team of people is snakes in this anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. Technically, this movie got made, and it's good that it got made, but I don't think it was one of the ones it was one that slipped through because Samuel L. Jackson was like, I'm doing this movie.
Yeah, and like I said, he wasn't going to be in it if they changed the name of it, and they were going to change it to Flight 251.
I think, or
something like that, and he's like, no. If it's not called Snakes on a Plane, I'm not going to be in it. And I think that's really cool. And if they did change the name, that's a bad idea.
No, yeah.
I know exactly what you're getting into if you go to see a movie called Snakes on a Plane.
Which I think if they made it a fun movie similar to like Uncle Buck, where it was just like, oh, snakes on a plane, and then shenanigans happen. Oh, they don't take some characters really serious, but like it's just a fun movie,
right? Because the stakes in Airplane are high. Everybody's going to die if he can't fly.
Yeah, and that could be your conflict right there. There had no reason to be like, he saw a murder and yada, all this exposition before they even get on the plane,
right?
But also they probably would only have 30 minutes of a movie.
Yeah, this is an hour and 45 minutes, and it could easily be down to an hour and a half to less. Easily.
Yeah, because they don't need anything before they get on the plane at all.
Here's one thing I kept saying in my head. There's a man on the wing. I just kept thinking that because that's it's a half an hour long. Mm-hmm. And I think on the movie, it's not even a half an hour.
No.
But
it's like 15 minutes.
It's it's 20 minutes on the show.
Right? No. It's like, well, not even 15 minutes in the movie because it's the cold open.
The plane? With the John Lithgow? No, that's the last story.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's you're talking about the wraparound story with Dan Aykroyd, and you want to see something really scary.
Is that not what you're talking about?
I'm talking about
The Twilight Zone movie.
The Twilight Zone movie, but that was an episode of the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, with
William Shatner, and
who, by the way, is a cool guy.
Sure he is. And who, by the way, is Canadian.
No. He's
and
from,
who, by the way, is Jewish.
No, he's from the
I
Federation.
know that from the song.
He's from the Federation.
Yeah, right. But what I meant is like that. There's no tension in this movie whatsoever, and those 20 minutes, there's a build-up. There's the it's real. He's really seeing the stuff, and then the resolution, all in a television show or the very end of the Twilight Zone movie.
Well, that's because Rod Serling and whoever else made the Twilight Zone knew how to write stuff.
Yeah, this was written by John Heffernan, Sebastian Gutierrez, and a story. There's like 5-6 people are
writing this movie.
Right.
Oh my god!
So you know that's whenever that happens, it's
you know good. You're in for a treat.
Yeah.
I think they easily could have made this a monster movie.
Have you seen Frogs?
No, but like it could have been just
this movie's
a
kind of
monster
like
movie instead of
it is kind of like
trying
frogs.
To be serious.
Yeah.
It's the frogs are what's the really about it, and this is snakes.
So this one, you know, Frogs is unlike Anaconda, which is the snake horror movie.
Yeah, that's a like this on par with Snakes on a Plane.
But that was one snake. It's the creature of the feature.
Yeah.
This one is more like Frogs, where it's just a group of weird reptiles and a situation you got to find yourself out of.
Right.
Which I guess you can say that for just
Don't
about
they
anything.
not get out of that house at the end of Frogs?
I don't remember.
I think that's what scared me the most about that movie.
The thing that scared me the most,
little kid,
is the fact that one it's a Sam Elliott movie. And he's a baby in that. But B, the poster of Frogs has the frog and it's got a woman's arm coming out of his mouth.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, this is going to be great.
Yeah.
And it's just terrible.
It is.
None of that even happens.
And when I saw that movie, I haven't seen it since then. And it was good for little kids to be creeped out.
Well,
but it's not good.
It's one of those Dollar General movie bin movies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it just so happens.
Isn't William Shatner in that too?
I don't know.
Oh, no, maybe not. I think he's in a Spider one. But there's another woman from old timey actress who's in that too, like Olivia de Havilland or something like that. And yeah, there you go, Tom. Put that up there. Frogs is if you don't like frogs, that's the movie to creep you out. It's gross. And then the end, I remember it being ambiguous. And it seems like, because they were in a swampy kind of area, like in Louisiana or something.
Yeah.
And they got a big white house with a big old porch. And there's frogs all over it. And there's all the sound is, it's just the frog sounds.
The croaking.
Yeah. And I don't think they get out of it. And that's kind of a nightmare thing I have of the situations that you just can't leave. I used to have a recurring nightmare about being chased by zombies.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm all of a sudden on an island, which I used to live on an island. Now I'm in a house. Everything just keeps getting smaller. Now I'm on the roof of the house and the zombies are still coming. And that's when I wake up and I can't get back to sleep. And I got to go to 5th grade.
I think maybe where they were coming from when they were making this movie is like, what if we make our the birds?
Yeah,
you know?
kind of like that.
And
they weren't Alfred Hitchcock.
They weren't Alfred Hitchcock at all. But you also have to kind of understand that when this came out in 2006, 2007, that you have to. It's of its time too. Like this movie isn't timeless. This movie isn't.
They a woman is like they're like they get a snake guy, the ground people, and they're like, well, we'll take pictures with a digital camera, then upload them to a computer and email them. And a girl's like, no, my phone can do that. And she's the only one that's got a phone that can do that. of its time.
It's dated.
Yeah.
And even the way it's made is dated. And which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but like I guess this is one of those ones that like sticks out. It's got the following. It's got the admiration
title,
now.
The title itself.
The title is, like, don't like, I would get a poster of this movie.
Definitely.
Not because I like this movie, but because the title is Snakes on a Plane and the poster of it
is cool.
Is really cool.
It looks like a canoesis with the snakes going around the
airplane.
Fuselage. Yeah.
So that's
cool.
There's a lot of stuff really going for it to add to why it's remained so relevant and stuff like that. But it's just not there for me in the actual movie. Kind of like Rocky Horror Picture Show. Like I was really excited to check that one out. I checked it out and it's just not good.
I've only seen that in the theater with the other people, so
that's
the
fun.
Whole experience.
Yeah. And like I get that it was made for what it was, and now that it's to be enjoyed for how it's so bad. But I don't enjoy them throwing bread at the screen or
no, it's fun, man.
The Damn It Janet time. But like I don't like the movie.
Rice. Yeah,
there's one part of the movie I like, and it's the Time Warp song.
The Time Warp song is I listen to that all the time.
I do too. I love Time Warp.
I love that.
And
but
I
like
love
in the
Tim
theater,
Curry.
everybody gets up and is doing the dance.
That's fun.
Yeah, and like a lot of places when it first started, people would go fill up their squirt guns for when it's raining. And then they make rules like you can do it one time. You can have this much toast, this much rice, and because you're ruining their theater, man.
Yeah. Well, and some of them now do it outside, so you can do it outside. When I went to Dragon Con, they had a showing of it, and then they had a live showing of it where
that's cool.
People would perform.
Oh, yeah, and all that.
The movie
people
would
talking
play.
through the whole thing. Take the meatloaf out of the freezer. All that. It's really cool. I thought it was a good time.
Well, maybe I haven't gone to one of those. I've just heard about them.
So have a good time at it.
But I don't like the movie enough to watch it with other people like that.
You just hate everything you
do.
About.
No, because I'm a huge fan of the Spirit Halloween movie.
Man.
Oh,
I got a big fan of Spirit,
no,
the store.
Really?
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Is it scary or bad?
Well, I didn't think it would be
horrible.
Scary,
Oh.
but I thought it would be funny.
I thought it would be fun. It's got Christopher Lloyd in it.
Oh, awesome. That's great. Great Scott.
Hang on. So we got a little bit of time left. So the Spirit Halloween movie has Christopher Lloyd in it, and he's physically on screen for 2 minutes.
Does he say Great Scott?
No. He dies, and then his soul possesses
that's cool.
or like is awakened 100-something years later in a Spirit Halloween, and he possesses the animatronics.
Oh, cool. I'm down with that.
Right?
Yeah.
What?
And then
Is this like
Great Scott.
Is this like War of the Worlds Amazon version?
I haven't
don't
watched
think
that.
so.
I don't think I'm
Don't
going
need to watch that either. But anyway, keep going.
So he possesses none of the good animatronics and only the bad ones.
What does that mean?
Evil ones or
Like the giant teddy bear.
oh,
There's like 2 of them that he gets that are pretty good. Like there's the backwards
Ooh, that'd be cool.
demon monster who was loaned to the film set, and they lit it on fire and destroyed it.
Oh,
And like it was part of some guy's collection.
right.
But like
That was rude, man.
Christopher Lloyd goes to this lady to buy her property, and he's like, "I've got a check. I'm buying you out." And she's like, "I'm not selling." And then he's like, "Well, I'll talk to the city or something to get the land." So she casts a curse on him. Immediately, he's like all this voodoo stuff. The clouds come, and he's shivering. He's like, "Haha, it didn't work." Turns around and has a heart attack. Dies. And then as the Spirit Halloween's there, it's in the middle of nowhere. Nobody's even heard of this thing. And they're like, wow, I'm going to come back here for Halloween. And this is so cool. I'm definitely getting my Halloween costume here. And it's dumb as all get out. And then they spend the night in the Spirit Halloween.
Right.
And there's just a doll, one of those like Megan dolls is just standing there watching them. Unrelated to the Christopher Lloyd thing. Was just there. They have no idea. It's never explained why it's there. And then he comes back. His soul gets like animated, and he possesses one of the just generic like skull guys.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, "I'm gonna get you. I need to kill somebody and possess them to live again."
Right.
The older sister shows up, and these 2 boys and their older sister, 3 boys and older sister, like go into the back room, the manager's office. They're like, "Well, if we find the blueprints, maybe there's somewhere we can hide." Why they have the blueprints there?
Yeah, right.
So they find them, go in this, go into this trap door, which goes underneath into this old boiler room because it was built on top of an old insane asylum. And they're like, okay, and they're exploring more. They go down that room's trapdoor into an old cavern and an old coal mine cavern,
Right.
which was shut down because everybody died. And in that cavern is the old lady's house from the very beginning. Like, what the hell is going on here? And like, he's trying to get them. They go in the trapdoor. He's like, "Oh, I can't open this. Let me go possess somebody else." And it's the chainsaw, scary looking one with the overalls. And he's like, "I should have picked one with hands." And he goes back again. And he ends up possessing one of the sisters, the sister, and is just like doing nothing. He's just whipping stuff around. He ain't trying to escape. He isn't doing anything. They have Nerf guns to fight off these animatronics, literal Nerf guns,
Right.
with foam darts. And there's nothing. Nothing happens. There's nothingness. Like, why did he die? He wasn't even evil.
Right.
He was going to give her a lot of money.
Yeah, right.
There's literally nowhere. This movie was so...
That does sound bad.
It was
That's
terrible.
That's too bad.
I'm
Well,
like,
Willy's
watch
Wonderland. Watch Willy's Wonderland instead.
Watch the FNAF movie, because FNAF 2 comes out this month. And that's going to be...
Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, watch Willy's Wonderland.
The first
Willy's
Five Nights at
Wonderland
Freddy's
is the
movie.
best of that kind of stuff because there's the Banana Splits, Spirit Halloween, Five Nights at Freddy's, but Willy's Wonderland is just great.
I couldn't get into it.
Good.
I thought it was trying too much to be funny.
I thought it was right up my alley.
But
And the fact that Nicolas Cage doesn't say one word
Not one.
in the entire movie.
he keeps taking his
He
breaks
takes his breaks.
no matter what.
Yeah. Then plays the pinball, has a soda, and or pop, wherever you're from.
Cola.
And then goes back to it. And he's just he kills these possessed animatronics and then goes back to doing what he's supposed to be doing to get the tires. It's ridiculous. It's great. Man, what a good time I had watching that movie.
The Five Nights at Freddy's movie, I don't think it's good at all. But I do like how they look. The Henson Company made them.
Oh, forget
So
about
they
it.
are official
Forget about
Muppets.
it. Yeah, that's cool.
And I think they made the ones in the second one too.
Yeah.
But I think the second one's going to be more of a...
Isn't that
Horror
movie
movie.
like the game where it's like static?
Yeah,
shots
you're
of-
just sitting there looking
Yeah.
at security footage,
Yeah, that's
waiting
not
to be
cool.
jump scared.
Pass. Willy's Wonderland.
But you've got to give it credit because that's what the game is.
Oh, sure.
And it has spawned video game after video game, books, comics, movies now,
Toys.
music, toys. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are like, well, it's a game about dead children and all this stuff who died horrible ways. Why is it so popular with kids? And it's kind of like
Because it's
baby's
scary to
first
kids.
horror
Yeah,
movie, you know?
right.
Like, yeah, it's not like ultra graphic or everything's 8-bit, like it's all...
Yeah, right.
And like the stuff that is scary is like over the top, not scary.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And so, I mean, like I'm rewatching the real Ghostbusters, and like there's some stuff on that's more eerie than anything in Five Nights at Freddy's,
Yeah, that was a cartoon.
and that's a cartoon.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited for it mainly for the stupidity of being excited for something that is going to be bad.
Right. Yeah. Like Snakes on a Plane. That's why I wanted to see it to begin with. And like I said at the beginning, it's a cult movie before it was even released.
Before it was even made.
And that's why I wanted to see it in the beginning, just because with the thing I saw about if you don't say this line, we're going to boycott it. So they put it in there, which is really cool.
It is really cool to do.
You can't have
and that's why
the
Randy
internet
brought
telling
up
you how
that.
to do what to live your life or make your movies or stuff. But that was a good idea to have Sam Jackson say something like that. And they put it in there. And you are waiting for him to say that one thing.
Especially if you know it's coming.
Right.
Randy brought up
but it's a bad movie. That's what I was getting at. It's a bad movie that's fun to watch.
Yeah. Well, and if you give the internet that power,
Yeah.
and then they don't show up for you,
Yeah.
it sucks.
That does suck.
Like the Morbius and all this stuff. But then
Yeah.
like Five Nights at Freddy's, like a lot of people would make.
Well, hang on. With Morbius, though, I think most of the people, everybody was like, okay, the only people that didn't get it were the squares at the production company or whatever.
What do you mean?
Or Warner Brothers or whoever put it out, Sony. Those executive people who were like, he said, because they did say that, like, it got re-released.
Yeah.
Morbius did not do good, and it isn't very good. I couldn't even get through it. They put it out, and then
the internet was like, this is the greatest movie ever made.
So they put it out again, and nobody went to see it again.
Yeah.
So that they trolled them, and they fucking deserve it. I think. But Morbius is a cool character that they should use.
I'm surprised. This is the first time we're seeing Morbius.
Yeah.
In the cinematic.
Here's the thing, man. Give Jared Leto a break. You don't have to be in stuff.
Making music, dude.
Apparently,
we're a
he's
little bit better than
of a
that.
person to be around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know any of this firsthand. I know it from a guy. I've heard it from somebody who's friends with somebody who worked on the set. Apparently, I have no way to prove that.
Yeah, of course.
But I guess Jared Leto was very not there on set on certain days. Like I distinctly remember one of the times where he was supposed to be somewhere. He was there, showed up. They said, okay, he's going to his trailer for a minute. Everybody's waiting for hours, and he's not in his trailer. Call him, and he went skydiving. Like,
yeah, that's shit.
I don't know how true that is.
Yeah, I don't either.
But
I do know this. The movies he's the star of are not doing good.
So
maybe have somebody else. Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody on Reddit said, thank you, Tron, for sacrificing your legacy to have Jared Leto not be in another movie again.
Suicide Squad 1 did good, but
it sucks.
Suicide Squad 2, they took him out. Oh, one of the best movies ever.
But Batman...
Suicide Squad 2 is a damn good movie.
No, I think I'm saying like they took Jared Leto out of that.
He wasn't in it.
All of a sudden now really, really good movie.
But he's in the Snyder cut of the Justice League at the very end there.
Yeah. I was going to mention the Snyder cut too, because the internet got the Snyder cut made.
I heard that was mainly him.
Maybe who cares?
I don't know.
They ended up listening to him and they're like, we're never doing this again. And
why not? It was so much better.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, and you got to watch it on HBO because it's 4 freaking hours long.
That's true.
So they tried doing that again with something else too. And they're just like, it never got going.
Release the full cut of Revenge of the Sith. The 4-hour cut.
Release the 3-hour version of Uncle Buck.
Yes. And the 4-hour version of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah. Well, because I like that stuff. I love movies, and I don't mind a long movie.
I don't mind a long movie either, as long as it don't feel like it's a long movie.
Yeah.
Guys, if you should know one thing about Cheese Film, he just loves movies. That's it.
Didn't you just say I hate on everything? But yeah, maybe I'll give the movie a full run, and I'll sit down and watch Snakes on a Plane.
Well,
I bought it. I might as well.
When you went to take a break, like if we watched it, it would be a good time. Or if you and your brothers watched it, it would be a good time. That's the way to watch this.
Well, because I watch perfect movies and I give them apart. I told you about the last time I watched The Maltese Falcon with my friends.
You did say something about that. I remember.
The whole time they were just tearing it apart. Yeah. I have an appreciation for film. I've already seen it before. Let's make fun of it. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, that's good sometimes.
And especially if it's a movie that like it's you're supposed to. We're watching Twilight. I'm watching Twilight for the first time with Courtney, Courtney's sister, my best friend Alex Fuller, and like Ashley Berry's a part of this too. So I've never seen Twilight.
Right.
They all have and know a whole bunch of all this stuff. And I'm almost unable to watch the movie because they're constantly ripping on it. And
they're watching it to rip on it?
With me, yes, to rip on it, to have fun. Courtney's sister loves these movies, but I think she loves them kind of ironically. Like, she plays into them too.
Right.
But she does have a genuine love for them, like how I like Star Wars, because, you know, they were hers growing up. But I don't feel like I'm missing anything. Like, I can tell what's going on. It's very straightforward. And now everybody's just making fun of it. And this is a fun way to watch it. So yeah, I'm not really opposed to doing stuff like that, even if I've seen it or not seen it.
Right.
So I would 100% watch this movie with other people to rip on it. Yeah. Long story short. But yeah, I mean, Snakes on a Plane. Check it out. Let us know what you think. It's
definitely.
It's one of those prime cult classics.
Yeah, it totally is.
It's Rocky Horror, Snakes on a Plane, Killer Clowns.
Right.
I would say one or two more cult classics. Like the Grail, that everybody has to watch. Yeah. What would you say? What would you give up? Name two more.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of it's older. Well, Rock and Roll High School.
Okay.
Or it doesn't matter. Those kinds of movies. Yeah. Fits right in with them perfectly.
And like I wouldn't say like The Room.
No, not The Room. And I was thinking of Eating Raoul, which is a big cult classic. Yeah. But it don't work with this. Eating Raoul don't.
Or like Birdemic.
Yeah,
have I seen Eating Raoul?
I've mentioned it a lot of times. I doubt it.
I believe it's in the Criterion Collection.
It is. It's got Paul Bartel and Mary Warnoff in it.
I know that. I don't know.
What'd you say?
I said I might have it. I might be.
You might have it. You might have it, and you just haven't seen it yet. It's from like 1980 or something like that. But like Dune, the first Dune,
the David Lynch one.
Yeah, yeah. I really like that movie, but it's a cult classic too. It's not really like Snakes on a Plane.
Would you consider Invasion of the Body Snatchers a cult classic?
No,
because it's a hit. Yeah, but it's not talked about.
Well regarded too, but it's old. Nobody really talks about Alien anymore either. They talk about the new shit.
Well, they have been. They've been comparing a lot of the new stuff to the first one.
Yeah, because they're using the same kind of motif. For stuff.
So that one's kind of gone back. Aliens, I think, is the definitive of those movies, and I will defend that movie as the best Alien movie.
It is damn good.
It's perfect,
but it's completely different from Alien.
It's
a completely different movie, which is great. Yeah. It is. It's a totally different. In that new Predators movie, Predator Badlands. Yeah. There's a Weyland Yutani robot.
I did not know that.
That's the sidekick. Yeah, the story follows the Predator. Uh-huh. And he crash lands on a planet, and it's a Weyland Yutani robot happens to be there.
Wonderful. I don't know why people don't like that those two universes exist together. It makes perfect sense.
Sure.
And it could be just as simple as that. Also, something else is in the Alien universe that I just saw, and I forgot about it, and I specifically was like, I got to remember that for the podcast, and it's gone. Oh, that sucks. Because it was a brief thing. It was the Weyland Yutani logo on something in the background as they were
in what?
I can't remember. I can't remember it. But the Predator and Alien, I love when they interact with each other.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
And I
really like that first Aliens versus Predator movie. Uh-huh. Because they're basically ancient aliens in an underground pyramid in the Arctic, because there might really be a giant pyramid in the mountains in Alaska. All this kind of folklore legend stuff that gets jammed into stuff. I love when that happens.
Yeah, I do too. And like, so it's kind of, because I brought up a while ago, like, how come the Predator, the ultimate warrior, ultimate predator, always dies to just a human?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we are the ultimate
That's right.
Conquest.
Well, we're the most dangerous game.
Yeah, that's what we are. And that's a cool idea to think of because, we are the only creatures to successfully one-on-one defeat a predator. Predators die all the time to other predators or giant beasts or hordes of aliens.
Yeah.
But we're the only ones who can go toe-to-toe and win. Yeah. Except that we are about maybe 10th in line after they've killed and skinned everything else. It's not as impressive that we got lucky. They very, very clearly can kill a human.
But did you ever see Predator 2?
I've seen them all.
Okay, so when they got what's his name, Glover,
Danny Glover,
he kind of basically stumbles into being the winner
entirely. Yeah,
but Gary Busey has all that technology and a whole team of people to try to catch him and stuff. You know what I mean? So we're not bad. We're up there with those predators. And then predators, where the people go to that planet.
Yeah. And oh my God. And
that's
there's so much
damn
lore
good.
Behind this stuff too.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And I like how you don't need it. Like if you want to know about them and all that stuff, there's all these comic books you can read and it explores it all. But you're watching Predators and you're like, oh, that one's got a jaw on his mask. That's awesome. There's a reason. If you would like to know, here it is. Right. If not,
who cares?
He's just there.
Yeah,
he's the bad guy Predator, and I love that. I hate that in the trailer. There's that shot of the squad and they all have the tribe lasers on them that show up, and then in the movie it's not in there.
Oh. I don't remember seeing that.
Oh, so cool. But yeah, okay, we can start wrapping this one up.
Yeah. Snakes on a Plane is best viewed ironically or whatever you want to say, but in a crowd.
Yeah.
No matter where you are. It's
best enjoyed at a party or something. So check it out. Let us know what you think. What's your favorite cult classic movie? Leave a like, leave a comment, follow us on all platforms, including YouTube, Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere where you think you can find us, we're going to be there. We even have a Reddit, but don't be weird.
We're weird enough for everybody.
Yes, exactly. We are the one and only Grindhouse Podcast. I have been Cheese Film.
And I'm Hecubus, and that is
Radio Visual.
And this has been the Grindhouse Podcast. Cheese Film.